Hello YouTube, Conductor165 here. Today I will be reviewing the Ertl Flying Scotsman model. The Flying Scotsman was first produced in 2002 and its box looked like this, as shown on screen now. And in late 2002 to 2004 the box changed to look like this, as shown on screen now. And whereas history ends, that's it. It was produced for 2 years and there's not much else to how long he was going. Whereas his history of how he was produced is a bit more interesting. Now, as you'll notice, he has one tender. The real Flying Scotsman, as shown on screen, has two tenders. He has the LNER for coal and the 4472 for, I think water, is it? I think it's water. And I believe there is walkthrough tenders on the Flying Scotsman too. Now, whereas his production is interesting, you'll notice he has these hook and loop couplers, whereas older models, I'll show you with Gordon here, have these. Now, as you can imagine, back then, a bit broken there, you can imagine that would be a bit annoying because you collected for about 20 years the models with a certain style of coupling, and then you get this one that doesn't fit. Because the pins on the rolling stock will just come out of that coupling, but you can try and make them work there. They've got like a hole in the top. But yeah, that's annoying about the coupling. But as its design, it's actually the Ertl Gordon model, just repainted. And you'll notice a lot of similarities. For example, the domes on the top are exactly the same. The overhanging cab is exactly the same. The length of them, I'll just get an aerial view of the camera, is identical. They're both identical, apart from the couplings. And one other interesting fact, they both have oval buffers. As you can see, the faces are slightly different, but the Scotsman even looks like he's got Gordon's face. Now, I know Hornby did Flying Scotsman Gordon, basically Gordon's face on the Hornby model of the Flying Scotsman. But you can see here Ertl look like they did it too, but it's a bit darker. But yeah, as I said, apart from the odd detail, for example, the Scotsman has white lining and the word Flying Scotsman or tag printed on the wheel arch. It's Gordon, exactly the same. I think they recycled some old Gordons when they were producing these. So yeah, it's just nice to know that Gordon was reused. Now, because it was produced for 2 years, this model can be quite rare. Not the rarest. As I'll go through my Ertl collection, the engines will get rarer and less rare. But the actual Flying Scotsman model can go between £10 and £20 on eBay. Not the rarest, but you can see with my hand, it's a decent sized model, but it's 20 quid for that. Some would say that's expensive, but again, it was produced for 2 years. So yeah, there is other models, for example, Ertl Spencer, shown on screen now, who can reach about 30 quid. But that's because these were all one-time characters in a 2-year period. But yeah, that's enough about his history, because there's nothing else to talk about. Now on to my opinion. Now, what I like is they've got all the details of the very highly detailed Hornby Scotsman. For example, the red lining along the running board, as well as it being black. It's a very high shade of green, like a lime green. Don't like that, but it's not bad. If you have it in person, you'll see it's a bit different to what's on camera. It's got white lining. It's got the right numbers and lettering. As you know about the coupling, I wish they continued the old style coupling, but yeah, can't really go back in time. There's the wheelbases. He is a 462 model. As you can see with the face there, it is great, but it's clearly Gordon, and it's got the oval buffers too, like Gordon. But yeah, again, no cab interior. The coal's alright. The coal's 3D. It's a little dusty, but the coal is 3D. Get some light on there. But yeah, I think that's it. Nothing else to say about Gordon. I wish there was a bit more history to talk about with this model, but Nothing I can do about that. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. You like seeing the Ertl Gordon and learning that it's actually recycled from the Ertl Gordon. So yeah, thanks for watching. The next video will be Ertl James. See you next time. Make sure to check out my Twitter and like and subscribe. Thank you.